looking for a movie where three teenagers break into a blind army vet and he goes Terminator on them?
You found the right movie. Directed by Fede Alvarez, if I'm getting that name right, in 2016. It's a thriller about three burglars breaking into a blind veteran's house, and they got a lot more than they expected.
Correct.
Now, this movie thrives on silence. It thrives on the atmosphere. It thrives on just that thing you get in horror movies where it's like, it's build up. It's a lot of build up. It's a lot of silence. It's beautifully directed. And the performance from Stephen Lang was absolutely amazing. He plays the main guy, the blind guy. I don't know if he's actually blind, but he did a great job. He looked creepy. He looked like the Terminator. He was going ham on these kids. The scene gets crazy. Normally, when you break into somebody's house, they become the victims, and in movies, and you rooting for him to get out safely and alive. This movie's different. It's a different twist. This movie is they break into his house and they immediately become the victim and can't get out, and it becomes intense. Now, the three teenagers, Rocky, Alex, and Money, their character development, you didn't care about them. I'm not gonna lie. I watched the movie. They didn't have a lot of time to build up the characters. It was kind of weak. Like, this movie, you're gonna be rooting for. This is the first movie I was rooting for the actual serial killer. I was like, please, for the love of God, kill these kids. Kill them. Like, the guy Money, this is all spoilers. The guy Money got his shit blown off, all on the floor, blood everywhere. And I think he also had a dog. The dog was great for this movie. The dog did a great job in this movie. And it was so much anticipation build because it was quiet. And they give you a little perspectives from the blind guy's perspective, which is everything dark. So he made everything dark in the house, and it was his advantage. And there were some shots that were crazy, scary. And I've never thought this concept would be used how it was used for this movie. Even though I was rooting for the blind guy in the movie, this blind killer, they made him the killer he's supposed to be. But was it justified? His daughter ended up dying in a car accident from a drunk woman. I was a little, it was so hard. But you can't do this. But I was kind of with the, I know, kill me for it, but I was with the blind dude. All right, now, here go the fuck up part. He had the lady who killed his daughter, tied her in the basement, busting a turkey baster, put it up her cooch, and got her pregnant. And he was planning on releasing her after he got her pregnant. I don't know what he was planning on doing. I don't know. I was on his side until I seen that, and I was like, whoo, now that made me inch away a little bit. But I understand. But no, that's wrong. But I understand. I hate drunk drivers. But you still can't tie up a woman and get her pregnant because she killed your daughter. But that was a conflict of me. And I'm like, this movie made me feel a little conflicted because I understand why he's doing what he's doing, but it's wrong. Now, Rocky finds first of all, how the other guy died. What's his name? Alex dies because he's the biggest simp in this movie. This is a cautionary tale about simping. Guys, simping can get you killed, and he didn't get no action. That is nightmare fuel if you're a guy to be Alex. Don't be that simp for a girl. Come back. You could have survived, end up getting killed because you like this girl so much who barely even liked you, didn't even care about you. So that was a downer for me when I seen that. But also, you deserve to die, bro. You shouldn't go into somebody's house, and so he deserved to die. So that sympathy went out the window for me when he died. Now, Rocky, I didn't know how this was going to end because, like I said, the dog played a pivotal part because the dog was basically the man's eyes and the senses. So the dog always was alert. So they had to nerf the dog. And that's what Alex did. He nerfed the dog by locking him in the bathroom, which was very smart on the movie's part too, because that dog would have been a lot of trouble. It was going to be very hard to hide, be very horror with that dog there, because that dog can sense, smell, and obviously see. So when they got the dog out of the picture, I thought now it can get back to the horror jump scares and the atmosphere and the mood of the movie. And it did. And so Rocky eventually got out of the house, right? It was almost like daylight, if I remember. I watched this movie a while ago. This is an old review. They got out and it looked like she was home free. And I thought the Stephen Lang character died a couple times, but he was like the Terminator, man. He was a hard guy to kill, right? So he wakes up. She thinks she's home free, running out. She goes to a car. Homie rise up like the Undertaker. Go get the dog. Release the dog. The dog go chases her, hunts her down while she's in a car, hiding. I don't know if she couldn't find the key. I think they found her. I don't think he had the key. I think Money had the key. And so she couldn't go nowhere. So she basically had to hide in a car. And the dog was just coming at her aggressively. And I thought, oh, she's safe. But it was lingering on some shots. I'm like, oh, if you watch the movie, it was beautifully timed and beautiful place. Because you were so focused on the dog or her trying to get away from the dog that she wasn't even worrying about the blind guy. And then when you stop worrying about him, boom, he popped up, got her back in the basement. Was about to do to her what he was gonna do to the lady who killed his daughter. He was gonna impregnate her. It was getting crazy because the lady died. I think she got shot by somebody, if I remember correctly. Ended up getting shot, and he needed a replacement to give birth to another kid. So he had a turkey baster, had the nut ready, and he was about to shove it up there. And guess who came? You guessed it. I thought he was dead. He came back. And he saved her one more time. Yes, King Simp came and tried to save her life, Alex. And he did save her life, but then he ended up dying. So he ended up dying. She ended up escaping. I think they thought he was dead. This is the end of the movie. I think he thought he was dead, but at the end of the day, they couldn't find his body. And she was like, uh-oh. And so I know there's a number 2. I haven't watched number 2. And I think it's going to continue on that. But that's my review. It's not great, but good. So, peace.